On March 29, 2025, skywatchers across parts of the Northern Hemisphere will witness a partial solar eclipse as the moon passes in front of the sun, obscuring a portion of its light. Unlike total solar eclipses where the sun is completely blocked, this event will allow observers to see a crescent-shaped sun, a phenomenon that captivates both casual viewers and astronomy enthusiasts alike. Safety is paramount during this celestial event, as looking directly at the sun without proper eye protection can cause severe eye damage. NASA emphasizes the importance of using eclipse glasses or solar viewers that comply with international safety standards when observing the eclipse. This upcoming eclipse will be visible in various regions including North America, Europe, Africa, and parts of South America, as well as across the Atlantic and Arctic Oceans. In the northeastern United States, the eclipse will begin around sunrise, while viewers in Western Europe and Northwestern Africa will see it starting in the mid to late morning. The timing and visibility of the eclipse vary by location. For instance, cities like Boston will experience a coverage of 43% at the peak, while places like Washington, D.C. will see only 1%. NASA's eclipse map provides detailed information on the percentage of the sun obscured and the timing of the maximum eclipse for various cities. For instance, in Halifax, Canada, the maximum eclipse will occur at 7:17 a.m. local time with the sun covered by 83%. The map also indicates the timing of sunrise and sunset, which is crucial for planning viewing sessions. The eclipse serves as a reminder of the wonders of our solar system and the intricate dance of celestial bodies. It invites not only awe but also a moment for education on safe viewing practices. Observers are encouraged to consider indirect viewing methods such as pinhole projectors, which safely display the image of the sun without direct exposure to its rays. Meanwhile, in the realm of space exploration, Boeing's Starliner spacecraft faces delays that could push its next launch to early 2026. Following its inaugural crewed flight in June 2024, which transported NASA astronauts to the International Space Station (ISS), the spacecraft encountered several technical issues, including helium leaks and thruster malfunctions. While some problems have been addressed, NASA and Boeing continue to work on fixes, emphasizing the need for thorough testing before the next mission can be scheduled. NASA's Commercial Crew Program Manager Steve Stick noted, "Once we get through these planned test campaigns, we will have a better idea of when we can go fly the next Boeing flight. The timeline remains uncertain, with the next flight potentially being crewed or a cargo mission depending on operational needs." This delay underscores the complexities and challenges of ensuring the safety and reliability of space travel. In a different vein of NASA's ongoing endeavors, Rebecca Mattia, a budget analyst at NASA's Stennis Space Center, has shared her inspiring journey within the agency. Mattia's career trajectory illustrates the diverse opportunities available at NASA, emphasizing that a passion for exploration and a willingness to learn can lead to fulfilling careers in various fields within the organization. Her role involves overseeing financial planning and execution for projects at Stennis, and she looks forward to contributing to the future of space exploration. As NASA continues to advance its missions and technologies, including ongoing tests for interplanetary landing systems in collaboration with Psionic, the agency remains committed to fostering a culture of innovation and collaboration. The upcoming partial solar eclipse serves as a reminder of the beauty of science and discovery, while the developments in space exploration highlight the challenges that come with pushing the boundaries of what is possible. As we look toward future eclipses and space missions, the excitement and potential for new discoveries remain ever-present. In a significant week for the International Space Station (ISS), NASA's Expedition 72 crew is engaged in a variety of research activities aimed at enhancing human resilience in space. On March 27, 2025, crew members focused on maintaining their immune and circulatory systems while adapting to microgravity, alongside testing robotic docking procedures essential for future space operations. This work comes as part of ongoing preparations for a U.S. cargo craft's departure slated for March 28, which underscores the continuous logistical rhythm of life aboard the ISS. The cargo spacecraft Cygnus recently departed after a successful mission delivering over 8,200 pounds of supplies and scientific equipment to the ISS, released from the Canadarm2 robotic arm. Cygnus, named after the late NASA astronaut Richard Dick Scobie, will burn up upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere after it completes its deorbit engine firing. This mission not only highlights the critical role of commercial resupply missions but also emphasizes NASA's reliance on private partnerships to sustain operations in low Earth orbit. Simultaneously, the future of crewed spaceflight is under scrutiny as Boeing's Starliner spacecraft faces delays in its next launch. Initially expected to take place later this year, the timeline has shifted to early 2026 due to ongoing fixes related to issues encountered during its first crewed flight. NASA officials noted that the spacecraft experienced helium leaks and thruster failures, which have extended its stay at the ISS for further analysis. Once we get through these planned test campaigns, we will have a better idea of when we can go fly the next Boeing flight, stated Steve Stick, manager of NASA's Commercial Crew Program. The ongoing challenges with Starliner highlight the complexities involved in developing reliable spacecraft for long-duration missions. In the midst of these developments, NASA announced the upcoming SpaceX Crew 11 mission, which will transport a diverse team of astronauts to the ISS, scheduled for launch no earlier than July 2025. This mission will feature 4 crew members from 3 different space agencies, including NASA, the Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency JAXA, and Roscosmos. The team will conduct scientific investigations aimed at advancing human space exploration, with a particular focus on preparing for future lunar missions as part of NASA's Artemis program. The Crew 11 mission will see NASA astronauts Zina Kardman and Mike Fink, along with JAXA astronaut Kamiya Yui and Russian cosmonaut Oleg Platonov, embark on a long-duration expedition. Kardman, who will be making her inaugural flight, brings a wealth of experience in geobiology and geochemical cycling, while Fink contributes extensive spaceflight expertise, having logged 382 days in space across multiple missions. As NASA forges ahead with its Commercial Crew Program, the agency continues to demonstrate its commitment to fostering international collaboration in space exploration. The ISS serves as a vital platform for research that not only enriches our understanding of life in space but also has the potential to yield benefits for life on Earth. With commercial partners like SpaceX and Boeing playing increasingly significant roles, the future of human spaceflight is poised for expansive growth. Looking ahead, the next few months will be critical for both Boeing's Starliner and NASA's ongoing crewed missions, as testing and repairs continue. The industry watches closely to see how these developments will influence the trajectory of human space exploration and the operations aboard the ISS. The success of these missions will be pivotal in shaping the future of long-duration space travel, paving the way for ambitious undertakings such as missions to the Moon and beyond. In a remarkable series of events unfolding in the realm of space exploration, NASA has made significant advancements with its ongoing projects and missions aboard the International Space Station ISS. On March 28, 2025, the SS Richard Dick Scobie Northrop Grumman Cygnus spacecraft was successfully released from the ISS, marking another milestone in the station's operational history. The spacecraft was detached from the Earth-facing port of the Unity module at 6:55 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, while the station was approximately 260 miles above the Pacific Ocean. This release is part of a routine cargo resupply mission, which is crucial for sustaining the ISS and its crew. As the Cygnus spacecraft completed its mission, NASA also announced the crew for its upcoming SpaceX Crew 11 mission, which is scheduled for no earlier than July 2025. This mission will feature a mix of experienced astronauts, including NASA astronaut Zina Kardman, who takes the helm as commander. Kardman, previously assigned to the Crew 9 mission, will be joined by fellow NASA astronaut Mike Fink, Japan Aerospace Exploration Agency JAXA astronaut Kamiya Yui, and Roscosmos cosmonaut Oleg Platonov. This mission not only continues to bolster international cooperation in space but will also coincide with the 25th anniversary of continuous human presence on the ISS, a significant milestone for humanity's endeavors in space. The backdrop to this exciting news is the ongoing challenges faced by Boeing's Starliner spacecraft. In a surprising turn of events, NASA has opted to switch the crew originally slated for Boeing's crew flight test to SpaceX's Dragon spacecraft. This decision follows the ongoing issues with the Starliner, which has faced multiple setbacks and testing delays. NASA's announcement indicates a shift in strategy as they continue to troubleshoot the troubled capsule, which has seen major in-flight propulsion system anomalies that remain unresolved. Steve Stick, manager of NASA's Commercial Crew Program, provided insight into the agency's ongoing efforts. Once we get through these planned test campaigns, we will have a better idea of when we can go fly the next Boeing flight. The challenges with Starliner highlight the complexities of developing reliable space transport systems, underscoring the importance of resilience and adaptability in the rapidly evolving space sector. In a more personal story, Barry Wilmore, a NASA astronaut, has recently returned to Earth after an unprecedented 286-day mission aboard the ISS. His wife Deanna Wilmore shared insights into the difficulties he now faces as he readjusts to life under Earth's gravity. The extended time spent in microgravity has left both Wilmore and fellow astronaut Sunita Williams grappling with significant muscle and bone loss. "Gravity is not his friend right now," Deanna remarked, highlighting the arduous journey ahead of him as he embarks on rehabilitation to regain physical strength and stamina. Experts note that astronauts can lose up to half their muscle mass and nearly 20% of their bone density during prolonged space missions. Consequently, Wilmore will undergo a rigorous rehabilitation program designed to rebuild his strength over the coming months. Although he managed to walk within 24 hours of returning, the road to full recovery is expected to take more than a year, demonstrating the profound effects space travel can have on the human body. As NASA continues to navigate these various developments, from the operational success of cargo missions to the personal challenges faced by returning astronauts, the future of space exploration remains bright. With plans for upcoming missions and ongoing collaborations across international space agencies, the possibilities for discoveries and advancements in human spaceflight are boundless. As the agency tackles the technical hurdles of spacecraft development and the physiological challenges of long-duration missions, the journey into the cosmos is set to continue, promising new horizons for exploration and understanding of our universe. In a series of exciting developments from NASA, the agency continues to make strides in both space exploration and groundbreaking research that could transform our understanding of human health. On March 28, 2025, NASA announced the successful release of the Northrop Grumman Cygnus spacecraft from the International Space Station ISS, marking a significant milestone in ongoing missions to support vital research and supply delivery in low Earth orbit. The SS Richard Dick Scobie was released at 6:55 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time while the ISS was flying approximately 260 miles above the Pacific Ocean. This departure not only emphasizes the operational efficiency of the ISS but also sets the stage for future missions that will enhance scientific knowledge and international cooperation. In a related initiative, NASA has partnered with the National Stem Cell Foundation (NSCF) to advance research on neurodegenerative diseases in microgravity. The NSCF recently received a $3.1 million grant from NASA to continue its pioneering studies on brain cell behavior in the unique environment of space. Dr. Paula Grisanti, CEO of NSCF, highlighted the significance of this research, stating, "We're looking for new treatments and curative therapies for Parkinson's, MS, Alzheimer's, and other neurodegenerative diseases leveraging the accelerated environment of microgravity." This funding will support additional ground research and 3 more ISS missions through 2027, allowing researchers to cultivate brain organoids and study their interactions in ways that are not possible on Earth. The implications of this research are profound. With the World Health Organization estimating that over 65 million people worldwide suffer from neurodegenerative diseases, the potential for space-based studies to drive innovation in treatment options is crucial. The NSCF's work has already demonstrated that microgravity can accelerate cell development, providing insights that could lead to faster identification and development of therapeutic interventions for conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. As Dr. Jean Loring, NSCF's senior scientific advisor, noted, a key learning was that microgravity accelerated cell development, providing insights to help identify and develop therapeutic interventions more rapidly. Meanwhile, innovation is also blooming on Earth. As demonstrated by a group of students from the University of St. Thomas who recently presented their research to NASA as part of the Innovation Scholars Program. The program allows students from diverse academic backgrounds to collaborate on projects that utilize cutting-edge technology, and this year they focused on a new eye-tracking technology developed by NASA. This technology has the potential to assess cognitive health, making it invaluable for emergency responders and individuals in high-stress situations. The students, led by MBA candidate Luke Nillis, worked closely with faculty advisors to determine how this technology could be marketed and maximized for public benefit. NASA wants advice on whether they should continue to pay the maintenance fees on the patent and what can they do to maximize the value of the intellectual property to the American economy, explained David Alexander, one of the faculty advisors. The students' collaboration not only bolstered their research skills but also emphasized the importance of teamwork and effective communication in addressing complex challenges. As the landscape of space exploration and technology continues to evolve, the intersection of scientific research and education is becoming increasingly vital. NASA's recent grant to the NSCF, the successful deployment of the Cygnus spacecraft, and the promising work of undergraduate students all reflect a future where space-based research has the potential to improve life on Earth and prepare the next generation of innovators. These initiatives underscore the importance of collaboration across disciplines and highlight the role that emerging technologies can play in solving some of society's most pressing health challenges. Looking ahead, the ongoing partnership between NASA and organizations like NSCF, as well as academic institutions, will likely yield further advancements in both space exploration and medical research. As the scientific community continues to harness the unique opportunities presented by microgravity, the potential for breakthroughs in understanding and treating neurodegenerative diseases appears promising. The future is bright for those who seek to explore the cosmos while simultaneously addressing the needs of humanity here on Earth. NASA's ongoing exploration of Mars continues to yield remarkable discoveries, particularly from its rovers Curiosity and Perseverance. Recent reports highlight two significant developments that underscore the geological complexities of the Red Planet as well as the innovative techniques employed by NASA's scientific teams. On March 25, 2025, Curiosity, the Mars Science Laboratory rover, engaged in a series of environmental observations and geological assessments during sols 4493 and 4494. Alex Innanen, an atmospheric scientist and the environmental theme lead for this mission, noted that the rover's activities were somewhat routine, focusing on remote sensing due to limitations on direct contact science. This approach allowed Curiosity to gather extensive data about the Martian atmosphere and surface features. The rover began its operations with a suprahorizon movie aimed at detecting clouds, followed by a dust devil survey. These measures are particularly important given the current Martian season, characterized by high cloud activity which can obscure visibility. Curiosity then turned its attention to the geology of the region, specifically a collection of bedrock targets named Observatory Trail. Among these targets, observations included intriguing vein formations in a rock referred to as Point Loma and further examinations of Black Butte. In addition to these geological studies, the rover's ChemCam instrument was employed to analyze a rock named Cholia alongside long-distance observations of the Texeli Butte. Notably, Curiosity's second sol included an extended dust devil movie, allowing scientists to capture dynamic atmospheric phenomena despite the prevailing cloudy conditions. This observation is part of an ongoing effort to understand Martian dust dynamics and their implications for both the environment and rover operations. Meanwhile, another groundbreaking discovery was made by Perseverance, which has been exploring the Jezero crater rim. On March 11, NASA's rover encountered a peculiar rock formation dubbed St. Paul's Bay. This rock is notable for its unusual surface, which is covered in hundreds of gray spheres, some exhibiting tiny pinholes. This unexpected find has astonished scientists, leading to intense scrutiny of its geological origin. Dean Murray, a member of the Perseverance science team, remarked the team is now working hard to understand their origin, emphasizing the importance of this discovery. The formation of these spherical structures raises questions about Mars's geological history and the processes that shaped its surface. Two primary hypotheses are being considered. One suggests that these spherules are concretions formed through groundwater interactions, while the other posits that they may be volcanic or impact melt fragments. Each scenario presents vastly different implications for the planet's evolution and its past environmental conditions. As Perseverance continues to ascend through the Jezero crater's terrain, the connection between the spherule-rich rock and the broader stratigraphy of the area remains a critical focus. The rock's classification as a float rock indicates that it has been transported from its original location, potentially linking it to ancient geological layers that could provide insights into Mars's early history. The implications of these discoveries are profound. As NASA scientists work to piece together the geological context of both Curiosity's and Perseverance's findings, they are not only enhancing our understanding of Mars's past but are also refining our broader understanding of planetary processes. With each Sol and each sample, the mission teams are uncovering the intricate narrative of a planet that has captivated humanity's imagination for decades. As future explorations continue, the potential to uncover more about Mars's geological history, and perhaps its capacity to support life, remains an exciting frontier in planetary science. The discoveries at St. Paul's Bay and the ongoing work of Curiosity serve as a reminder of the complexities of our solar system and the innovative spirit driving space exploration. On March 29, 2025. Skywatchers across parts of the Northern Hemisphere will have the opportunity to witness a partial solar eclipse as the Moon passes in front of the Sun, partially obscuring its light. This celestial event, although not a total eclipse, where the Sun would be completely covered, promises to captivate viewers from North America to Europe, Northern Africa, and parts of Asia. As anticipation builds, experts urge participants to adhere to safety guidelines to enjoy the spectacle without risking their eyesight. The eclipse will unfold in various stages depending on geographic location, with the northeastern United States experiencing the phenomenon during sunrise. For instance, in Baltimore, the eclipse will begin just before sunrise at 6:55 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, reaching its maximum coverage of 3% at 6:57 a.m. Similarly, cities like Boston and Portland, Maine will see significant coverage, with the latter expecting a maximum of 64%. In Europe, cities like Dublin and Berlin will experience the eclipse in the late morning, while locations such as Madrid and Paris will witness it in the early afternoon. NASA's eclipse map provides a visual guide for enthusiasts detailing where and when the eclipse will be visible. The map features curved lines indicating the percentage of the Sun obscured by the Moon, along with specific times for maximum visibility. This partial eclipse allows observers to see the Sun appear crescent-shaped, a phenomenon that is always a sight to behold, said a NASA spokesperson. However, as the Sun will never be entirely covered, proper eye protection is essential. Safety precautions cannot be overstated. Viewers must use special solar viewing glasses or handheld solar viewers that comply with international safety standards. Ordinary sunglasses are inadequate, as they do not provide sufficient protection against the Sun's intense rays. Observers are also cautioned against using optical devices without appropriate solar filters, as this can lead to severe eye damage. For those without access to these specialized glasses, indirect viewing methods such as pinhole projectors can safely display the Sun's image on nearby surfaces. The fascination with solar eclipses extends beyond the spectacle. They provide valuable scientific insights. Astronomers study the eclipse to better understand solar phenomena, including sunspots, which can occasionally be observed even outside of eclipse events. Such observations enhance our understanding of the Sun's behavior and its impact on Earth. Looking ahead, the next few years will offer additional opportunities for eclipse enthusiasts, including total solar eclipses in 2026 and 2027. These events are expected to draw even larger crowds, as the rarity of total eclipses captivates a broader audience. As the March 29 event approaches, excitement is sure to build, with communities coming together to share in the wonder of this celestial display. In conclusion, the partial solar eclipse on March 29, 2025 represents both an exciting spectacle for viewers and an opportunity for scientific exploration. As people prepare to observe this natural phenomenon, the emphasis on safety reminds us that while the beauty of the cosmos is captivating, it comes with responsibilities. The event serves as a reminder of the intricate dance between the Earth, Moon, and Sun, inspiring individuals to look up and appreciate the universe's wonders.